Hyphy said. Hyphy says vo 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 vo.
Conan said, wow wow.
Welcome in, everybody. How
He
we
said,
doing?
moi ah 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 ah.
Mwah, ah, 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 ah. Good morning. Congratulations on the first, Conan. Hi, bye. How are you? I see you in there, Deja. It does not mean I have a good work schedule. It just means that I'm streaming. Hi, Malcolm. Welcome in, Evie. Evil in the graves. From the moment they met, pain is a skill. Ah, Conan just effed us. I know. I feel special. Also, hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Also, I disagree with Conan's answer to the question of the day. You are funnier than a 1. I mean, you're at least a 6. Exclamation point QOTD. Conan said they were a 1. I'm like, no, not a chance. You're funnier than that. Looking? No. No. So, Conan, how did it go last week? Hooking up the multiple pictures of Albert redeemed. Did we get that done? Minus 30 in jokes, 10 in looks. All right, that I believe. See? Thank you, Deja. Point proven. It works well. 31 picks so far and added many. Hell yeah. Chuggle. Thank you for the itty bitties, but knock it off. Yeah, no, I don't normally, Deja. I don't normally do the Tavern Talk nights. I try not to, but when I work both Saturday and Sunday, it's got to be one of them. So we do the Tavern Talk after dark, where things get a little bit spicy. I mean, they don't, but they could, but probably not. You need to buy more stuff like that? Well, we are coming up on September, which is my affiliate anniversary, stream anniversary, all that anniversary. We celebrate my birthday. We celebrate everybody. We celebrate the community growing as a whole. We have that big, long... Last year we did the Dono-thon that went... Conan! Last year we did that Dono-thon, ended up going over 96 something fucking hours. We're gonna be doing that again, so you got about a little under 2 months to plan that out. But yeah, they're okay. Well, you're half right. You're half right. The good Dono-thon. Yeah, I don't know how good it was. I was fucking exhausted. And I don't have anybody to take over while I go take a nap this time, so... We'll have to see how that goes. But we will be doing game key giveaways and community games and that kind of stuff again, of course. But I'll be planning that closer to, you know, like once we get into August or whatever. What are you doing, dude? Just put a cam on Puppers for a couple hours. Yeah, I could do that if he would stay in one spot. I need to get a GoPro and just tie it to him. Be like, this is the puppy cam. You don't see the puppy, you just see what the puppy sees. But that's probably a bad thing in some situations. Because he will come into the bathroom with me while I poop. We don't want that. I used to get upset because he would follow me to the bathroom. And I was like, dude, what the fuck, you know? But then I realized, well, I follow him when he goes potty, so it's only fair, I guess. Upper stream is best stream. I agree. Yeah. I agree. Today was a long day. Oh my God, the shift went fucking forever, dude. It was so drawn out and like exhausting in a boring way. Not like, oh, I did a lot. It was just, ugh. So I'm pretty tired. So if we don't get any questions, I'm ending this shit. I was surprised to see you, Conan. I was like, you just figured you came to claim your spot, and thank you for the biddies. You get angry finger wags for that, knock your shit off. But yeah, go get some sleep. Get some sleep. Hopefully you don't have to work tomorrow. And thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Spot and go? Yeah. Seems legit. First thing we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to work on next week's schedule, which starts tomorrow. And then we'll go from there. I don't really have any plans for today, so. Where did you get that? Are you hiding treats in the futon? You're such a weirdo. I just hear him like, I look over, he's eating one of his biscuit treats. I'm like, I haven't given you one of those in a couple of days. And he's like, pulled another one out from crack of the futon. I'm like, all right, pop off, King. You have some news? Let's hear it. Oh, I had some news. You were super proud of Kiddo today? You should be proud of Kiddo every day. What happened today? Yeah, yeah. You say he doesn't like the long car rides. What the hell is that? Oh, the party get, yeah, okay. How is he gonna feed the party, Gordo and Slime Rancher? Ah, there you go. Hi, I'm Trip. Welcome in. You want to get into streaming but only have an Xbox and a Yeti mic? Do you think that's more than enough, dude? Yeah. That is plenty. If you want to start streaming, dude. I know a few Twitch partners that started streaming. They started doing the just chatting streams, so it was just like them with no effects, no nothing on their cell phone. And they started doing that because that's all they had. They didn't even have a PC or an Xbox to stream from. You start with what you got, and then you go from there. You build as you go. When I started streaming, I had a laptop. And then I got a $500 desktop PC and a single monitor. And now, 4 years later, I have a rig that I just built myself, 3 monitors, a big ass desk, a whole office to stream from. You just upgrade as you go along, man. But don't let it, you don't need anything super special or specific. You just got to start. That's all you got to do. Yeah. And somewhere I actually have a tutorial if you are streaming from the Xbox to Twitch. It's not on YouTube as far as I know, but if you do stream to Twitch from the Xbox, you can have overlays and chat commands and all kinds of shit for free. Yeah. I don't have a specific one on just streaming from the console, but I know that there is like the Twitch extension is in the Xbox store, and you just download that and you can go live directly from the Xbox. Yeah. My daughter streamed from her Xbox for about a year before she got her PC. Well, it was more than that. She was on again, off again, but... Fi, can you find that link for that extension one I did? Honestly, I forgot the name of it. I'm trying to think. Trying to think what it was called. It's called something. It has a name. What is it called? No, you're not annoying. That's what this whole stream is about, man. Let me see. I don't even know if Fi is still here. Let's see what we got. Tutorial links. Here it is. There we go. I got it. There you go. Now, I released that a while ago, I think November of last year, and I think there's been a couple of changes to the extension, but for the most part, everything is still the same, so it should be all right. At least to get a basic setup going. And it's completely free, so which is awesome. Yeah. All right, let's go over. Let's work on next week's schedule, shall we? Here's this week's. Let's get rid of this. So the next week, tomorrow, I have to work till 11. So we are going to do speed runs tomorrow. Let's see. Let's put these closer together. I think this is going to be an 11:45 start, unfortunately. And we're probably going to do something silly. I don't know what, but it probably won't be demonologist. I don't know. I'll have to look at my list to decide. It'll be something that we can do, like a one run through or something, because I'm probably going to be exhausted. But whoops, I don't need to copy. I can just duplicate. Monday and Tuesday we're off. Find my wiener. No, I'm not going to speed run Find My Wiener. I could never get a world record in that. Unless they have like a magnifying glass edition. Yeah. Nice catch, guys. Wednesday, of course, Thursday and Friday, we are doing RPG of the month, but I took a picture of the schedule so I didn't have to open my email. Let me take a look here. Hi, Bisky. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? All right, let's see. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, I'm off on Thursday. So Thursday can be a normal stream. Fucking, we haven't had a normal start time in forever. All right, Wednesday, though, is a late one. And then Friday, not as late. Saturday is a late one. But I do believe I am off on Sunday. Oh wait, Saturday, yeah. So we're going to do Tavern Talk after dark again. Or do we want to move Tavern Talk to Sunday and do it during the day? Yeah. No offense taken. I do have a politics tag. I also have one that says not in front of it. Yeah. Not political. We do that to limit or eliminate the ads that are shown on the channel on Twitch. Yeah. Late night. Hi, Steve. How are you, my friend? Actually, I need to fix that. Hold on. Which one are you? Middle. Oh, no. No. That's not right. Okay. Right. Okay. So that needs to go to right. Yeah. Okay. That should be fixed. So again, it's actually a political. Yeah, we talked about politics. There you go. We talked about how we don't talk about politics. Yeah. So yeah, late night tavern talk again next week. Then we can do that for sure. We can do that. I don't mind. I don't mind. And then we can have. I think I'm off on this Sunday. The one, not tomorrow, but the one coming up next week, Sunday. I think I'm off, so we could do like the demonologist speed run, and I could go live like hella early, like 6, and just go until we get it all done. Because I mean that's gonna be like a 6-hour run to get all the maps done, if we get them all in the first try, right? So we start at like 6 and go. We could probably do that. So just find something, one of our shorter ones to try tomorrow. And then I need to get back on Baldur's Gate. So I want to get the Demonologist one out of the way so we can get back on Baldur's Gate speedrun, because that one's going to take some practice. Milwaukee Summerfest? Nice. Nice. Mine was spent at work. Yeah. And then we came home and made some progress on the last remnant. Yeah. I'll tell you, I can't wait to get back to the work from home stuff. Every day I go outside to go to work now, and every day I become more and more disgusted with humanity as a whole. Humans are disgusting. Like literally gross. Were they your fireworks or somebody else's? I didn't have to this year. I had to do that last year and clean up a whole bunch of fireworks from other people. All their bottle rocket sticks and shit landing in my yard. Two miles from some, damn. That's a lot. The ones last year came from across the highway. There's like a couple of hotels and little apartment complexes over there.
Welcome to my world.
Hi, Jeff. Good evening. How are you? Cool. So 11/9. So I'm off. Yeah, that works. All right, let's download this. You're doing well. Glad to hear it. There we go. Need to do some cleanup. Why don't you come to my house and clean it up? My bathrooms are pretty gross. I did not hear about that, but that doesn't surprise me. All the fireworks went off at once. Why would you be shipped off to a detention center for cleaning my house? Can you even get into the United States right now? I mean, as long as you don't walk around saying A and apologizing for every little thing like a Canadian, no one's going to know anyway. It was the best first ever. He got another biscuit. Where the fuck are you finding these biscuits, bro? Oh, speaking of Farty Pup being weird, I woke up before my alarm today. Does he have? I think so. Well, he wasn't on. He came out from either the bedroom or the living room or something with one and ate it on the futon, and he's off again. But I woke up because we had a really bad thunderstorm that woke me up. Like the thunder was loud enough to wake me up, and I was like, "Oh, here we go with the dog." Couldn't find the dog. I was like, "Oh God, where did he hide this time?" You know where he hid? I'll give you 3 guesses. Y'all can guess where Farty Pup hid from the nasty, dangerous, scary thunder. And I'll even give you a hint. It wasn't even under the bed. Because he doesn't fit under the bed, right? Go ahead, guess. Not under my desk. Not behind the toilet. I checked there too. Nope. He somehow got inside and closed my pots and pans cabinet next to the stove. He was inside the fucking cabinet with the door closed. I have no idea how he got in there to begin with, or how he closed the door behind him. It's not like there's like a little pull handle or anything on the inside. It's a flat piece of wood on the door. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then I heard this scratch, scratch, clang, clang. I was like, what the fuck? And I opened up the cabinet. He's just in there shaking. I'm like, God damn it. Now I got to wash all those pots and pans because they're just covered in dog fur. And that doesn't make a good pork chop. What am I going to do with this dog? I know, and I keep thinking, okay, I'll do that. I might do that. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, and I don't have stream. I might run up to my landlord's house and sneak into his garage and steal some lumber. But I need to measure and cut. I also need to go get a couple of hinges because I want to make a flip top one so I can open it to get in, like clean it, you know, and stuff like that. But then I'll have to get a clasp, right? Because I don't want the top to come open when he's in there because it'll just scare him even more. And I'll go through all that and I'll make that and he'll never fucking use it. Watch. Ever. He'll just fucking hide in the cabinet again. This dog is a mess, dude. He is a fucking mess. But we love him. Kinda. A little bit. Don't we? If you're gonna be under there, lay down. You're breathing on my knee and it feels weird. I don't like it. Oh, okay. Back out again. You gonna go find another hidden biscuit? I didn't even know he was hiding biscuits. He never hides them. I mean, I guess apparently he does, but like every time I give him one, and it cracks me up because like I have the soft chew treats, right? And I give him one of those when he goes pee. And then if he goes poop, I give him like a biscuit, like a crunchy treat. And if he does both, he gets one of each. And I've always done that. And then every now and then I have like some of his favorite. They're more expensive, so he gets them on more rare occasions. And they're like the Twizzle sticks and stuff like that he really likes. But it cracks me up because every time I give him one of the larger biscuits, or I give him one of his favorite treats, he's always, sitting there, his tail's wagging, and he takes it from me and then goes into the bedroom where like he has his little bed and everything, and he'll sit there and he'll eat it. But it cracks me up because he just takes it and holds it like a cigar in his mouth, and he trots off and he'll eat it like out of view from everything else. And then when he's all done, he comes back like, I'm back. And I don't know why. It's just the way he grabs it and trots off. It cracks me up every single time. But apparently he's been stashing them away, like eating half of them and stashing the other half, I guess. I don't know. He's never done that before, but oh well. It's funny too, because
Hi, how are you?
hey Chaz, it's funny because he's like, he is such a little daddy's boy, and if I'm not home, he won't eat. He doesn't care about the thunder or booms, but if he saw a mouse, yeah, I don't know. This dude, he's like, he'll chase flies and wasps and shit, but he's scared of like crickets because they jump. It freaks him the fuck out. Or like those, we have those walking sticks, and we don't really see them unless they're mating, and so you'll see like the male riding on the back of the female, and they're like crawling across the porch or whatever. He'll go and sniff them, and then it's like, oh my god, it's like he got sprayed by a skunk, and he's just fucking crazy. So he hates little bugs, but he'll chase sky jalapenos, and yeah, we don't see them very often, but it's mating season for them now, so they're out, and they're like on my truck, they're on the porch, on the railings and shit. But yeah, and those the assassin bugs, they look like stink bugs, but they're like this fucking big, and they can like, they cause serious pain if they bite you. It hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. He'll go after those. But a fucking cricket, a little grasshopper, a moth, nah, scare the shit out of him. He's like, no, fuck those. He's so fucking weird, man. In a loving way. But yeah, fucking weird. You know what I tried? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're fucking doing. I don't even care. Hold on. I downloaded a new program. So the AI video stuff is like all the rage, like that VO3 or whatever. And apparently there's one that you can like run off of your PC. And I got it, but it doesn't work because I have the 5070 and it doesn't want to work with that. But we're going to make it work. But I got to see what this error is. Maybe. Yeah, it says something because it's like it'll show up on here, but it says something like one of the whatever they're using, like the one for the 5070 is like too new or something like that. Here we go. So it says, oop, it says the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti with CUDA capability SM120. This is a Python thing. Python CUDA is not compatible with the current PyTorch installation. The current PyTorch install supports these SMs, whatever. If you want to use the the 5070 Ti with PyTorch, please check the instructions at. So let's go to this website. I don't know what this is and see. But apparently it's one of the ones where like you upload an image, like a still image, and then you just give it a prompt and like it'll make, it'll animate it or whatever. but you can do up to 2 minutes. And, you know, we want to make that new intro movie. And I know what I want. Like, I have it in my head. But I went on Fiverr. And to get somebody to, like, animate a 2.5 or 2 minute to 2.5 minute, like, 16:9 movie of what I want with the characters and everything, because it's going to be like a cartoon. It was, like, almost, like, $3,000. Because they're, like, the Fiverr ones are like, they'll do like up to a minute or I mean up to like 10 seconds or whatever, and you know, for like $200. And I'm just like it's a fucking nah. And I am not opposed to using AI for shit like that, right? Like, I don't care. Yeah, it's free. Yeah, I found out about it yesterday. But if I can get it to work. Okay. Select your preference and run the install command. Stable represent. Okay. PyTorch. So we want pip stable Windows pip. What CUDA did it say? SM120. I don't even know what that means. How do I know? How do I know which SM blah 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 I need? $150 a minute, 150 a second. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, it's well deserved. I just don't have that fucking much money. And like all of the online ones, they're only like 5, 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 8 seconds. I'm like, no, I need like at least 2 minutes. And like I looked into the new Google one, the VO3 or whatever, and the longest they do is like 11 seconds. And it's like, you have to get, it's like 80 credits or some shit. And then it's like $50 for 20 credits. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Is this the one you use? The fucking frame pack or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, I just found out about it yesterday. I was like, that's fucking... Because I used to run Stable Diffusion. Like, I loved Stable Diffusion. I had that on my PC instead of having to rely on, like, the online stuff. And so I was doing that, you know, just to fuck around and shit. You know, like, I never tried to do anything with it other than just play with it. But I was like, well, this would be kind of cool. Because that goes up to 2 minutes. And I could do, like, 2 of them for our starting soon screen. Turn that off. All right. You've been fumbling for a few weeks. Cool. Then I know who to come to help. Okay. How do I know which? What am I installing? PyTorch. Which PyTorch supports SM? What was it? 120. CUDA 12.8 or higher. Okay. So we need a 12.8. So then I need this here. Okay. Let's exit that. All right. Should I do power? Well, I don't think it really matters, does it? I don't don't think it matters. What do you mean pip is not recognized? I fucking hate this shit. Is it V? Is it just V? Oh yeah, I found that. You need a crash course on Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is really cool, and I like Stable Diffusion because everything it produces is like copyright free. They don't rely on other artists' stuff, you know, like some of the like Midjourney and all that, who's getting in all that trouble and all that hot water for, you know. So anything that you made on Stable Diffusion is just yours, you know, and it's all like 100% PC generated from scratch. I mean, obviously you have like the, you know, the models and stuff, but the people that make them. But ask Google Gemini what? What do you want me to ask it? Do I need to change? Oh, wait. This is why I need to do it in. I need to go into here, don't I? Okay. Well, that seemed to work. Okay. Oops. Okay. So then what if I try again? Do I not have pip installed? I thought I had pip installed. It's not even there. Fuck off. Ugh. All right, I'll deal with this later. I might just do it manually from the source. Thought I added all that to path and everything. Fuck, who knows? Good lord, I gotta use Visual Studio. Can't they just make this like fucking click and go? Fucking come on. It's 2025, guys. Do you think you were behind on the video? Could be. All right. We have a question. Let's go ahead and answer that. We have a couple of them.
Jeff Niegas asked, do you know how to do math from a day in time? If I store %broadcast.publish that% to a user variable %last seen %, how to check that in return days since last seen?
So, oh, I got you. Gotcha. Right. So basically math can use variables in StreamerBot. It's just $, and then let me just bring this over here. Come on. There we go. There it is. All right. So as an example, like if you want to do math, it would be S or $, and then like you would do your math. And then inside your parentheses, you would do whatever you needed to do. So for example, just what did you, let me get back on Tavern Talk. Here we go. what do you last seen, right? Minus, you know, current date or whatever. I don't know. This is just an example. And then end it with a $sign. Right. Let's get the actual stuff for you. Docs. Sort. Math. So here, and I will copy this for anybody that wants to follow along. Basically, it gives you the outline. So if you want to use a variable like this multiplication example or this multiplication example, even the divide, you would just use your variable in that math, but you have to call it, if that makes sense. So in your sub actions, you have to, you know, pull that variable in with a get global or whatever. So if you're storing them as user variables, obviously they need to be persisted, and you're just gonna do your current date time, which is the best way, honestly, and that's what we found out last week with Hi-Fi, is you can do instead of what did you try to do? Broadcast published at? Yeah. What was that one we used last week? The data set, the broadcast published at is formatted. Yeah. So you can do broadcast as published at. There's also, if you're doing like a first words or, you know, whatever, you can do it when that action is queued with the action queued at. But the broadcast published date also works as long as you bring in that date with one of your go live do-do-dos and triggers. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, use those examples. This is how math works, and this will be your exact wherever you want to put it. So for example, like it doesn't have to be its own sub action. So like if you wanted it as a well, we're on YouTube. If you wanted it as like a send message to channel, you could just do it directly in here, right? So it'd be math and then time minus current time, whatever, you know, I'm making that up, but you just end it, put whatever your math is inside parentheses and then wrap it in $signs. It comes in on first words that, okay, there you go. Yeah. So it'd just be that, and you could have that, and then it would do the math, and whatever the answer is, it would put that in the chat, if that makes sense. That was it. Action queued at. Yeah. That was to get the current time. Yeah, easy enough. You know, and if you wanted that, you could also do like a set argument. So we go to set argument, and then you could give this a variable name, like you're doing already last seen. So you could do time elapsed. I don't know, something crazy, right? And then you could do your math in the value, right? Current time minus, whoops, minus last seen. Something like that, you know, and then you have this one variable that does the math for you wherever you want it. as well. But you do remember you would have to pull in those globals. So your first before you do that math, you would have to do your get global to retrieve those values and populate those variables before you do the math on the variable, because otherwise they're going to be zeroed out or not a number. So yeah, super simple. Math is fun. Yeah. You don't have to. I mean, you can. There is. Whoops! I don't need you. I need. Oh, I do need you. Why did I close that? Time. Or what is it? Date time. Look, I don't remember. Where did I? We had to go look for it. There it is. Right here. This one, this website. So again, time would just be exclamation point time, but you can format it like this with, oh, okay, I'm not zoomed in, with the time colon and then your date time format string, which is all listed here. So D's, F, G, T, S, whatever you need. Same pages I linked to, of course, just a little bit higher up than the math under date time. So you can get those variables as well, and then you'll just have, it'll be 24-hour clock instead of like 12-hour. But if you just do T, it'll just do like 145. If you just need, you probably need like month, day, and year. Use time allowed. Yeah. Perfect. Because if they go, if it's a couple weeks before you see them or whatever, obviously just time isn't going to work. Yeah. But yeah, you can play around with those and get the format that you like too, and then you don't have to convert the format. It should automatically do it for you. Yeah. Simple. Just note that some of the date time formats won't work. It does most of them, but not all of them. And they will be 24-hour clock instead of 12-hour clock. Even if you use like the lowercase t and stuff, it'll still be 24-hour clock. But it'll be there. All right. We do have another question. I didn't see that one come in. Let's go.
Hi5420 asks, does he need to open on the same computer as OBS?
Does YouTube need to be open on the same computer for streaming or like capturing? Yes. Helpful answer. For streaming. No. You can set up your YouTube studio, go live, get it all set up. As long as YouTube is connected to the same account, it'll be fine. The problem you're going to run into with some of the stuff would be like the WebSockets and stuff, if you're bot and all that, because they won't be able to talk to it. But I mean, like, your commands and stuff will still work, but some of the connectivity between the bot and OBS and the YouTube stuff may not work as well because of the WebSockets connection, unless you either tunnel it or do like the remote and have 2 instances of the bot running so that the bots can talk to each other from the computers. But for just general going live or whatever, yeah, no, you don't have to. Also, I think he lost his ball under the futon. Let me grab that real quick. The globals and variables should. Yeah. Look on top, dummy. Look up there. Look up. Jesus Christ. Hi, CJ. Get up there. No. Look. Yeah, you found it. He's laying on his futon now. If you want to redeem that, you don't have to, but. Yeah, he got me too. Son of a bitch. Hi, CJ. I was looking at the dog as well. I'm doing good, CJ. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's see if I can figure out. Let's see if I can figure this out. Why am I not? Sore but good. Why are you sore? Did you try to do yoga today? Ah, a lot of walking. Yeah. Pip. Thank you for redeeming 4. I wonder. I wonder if I could do it from here. Probably not. Yeah, but I need 12.8. That's the problem. So I have 12.6, but I need the SM20, and that's only available on 12.8. And I also need to install the flash attention, and I forgot how to do that. This kind of stuff, like the whole Python shit, is something I never got into, so it's all new to me. Working on installing FramePack on my PC. And watching the puppy play with his ball. Okay, so this here is that where? So it's system, Python, lib, site packages. Torch. There's Pip. Torch. Where's Torch? Element OP, keyword. I know my alphabet. Torch. A Finzian. Finizen. A Finizen. What the hell's a Finizen? Oh yeah, it's it's a local install of a AI animated. What if I said? Upload an image and then give it a prompt and it animates that image. I'm not that advanced either, obviously. Can I just update this manually by overwriting these files with a newer version? Or do I actually have to? Okay, hold on. Let's close this. We're guessing things here. Yeah. So if I do CD and change into Python, can I do this here? Or will it say no? It'll probably say no. Pip is not recognized as an internal or external command. Well, fuck you. How do I know if I have pip installed? Oh, okay. I remember kind of what he looks like. I mean, obviously I have them. All right, I want to see, where's my source code? Do I still have that? I don't. All right, let's go back. I don't give a shit how it works. Like, do I need all of this shit? There's torch right there. Did I miss you clicking into the CUDA support link? Where, on here? What about? I am installing on Windows. What are you talking about? CUDA 1.2 or 12.8, 1.2. Hey. How do I get my version? CUDA or no, I didn't click on those. That's speaking Greek. I don't know what the fuck all that means. I don't know what that fucking means, dude. I mean, I should have it, because, like, I got the torch here. If we go back, I have Pip. Right here. Pip runner. I don't fucking know. Let's see. Update. What am I updating? Torch. Welcome back. It's good. We answered a couple questions and now I'm trying to install some shit. Why would I want it on NVIDIA? I already have CUDA. The GPU comes with CUDA. I need it to be installed in this directory, which it already is. I just need to update it. This right here. You uninstall your shit? Gross. I just go poop. Much easier. I even got a trampoline. I don't know what any of this shit is. What the fuck is 50? Python is such a fucking weird language to me. Like, it's super simple to code in Python, but then you need like 800 fucking things to even run it. Like, can't we just fucking run shit? It's not, dude, it's not finding pip. What, do you not understand? What if I just go here and do this. So I need one of these. System Python. Okay, let's try that. Is that where I am? That's where I am. Okay. 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 We're doing something. I don't know what it's doing, but we're doing something. I was in the right folder. Oh, fuck. He got me wrong. Oh, well. No, yeah, I know. But it just looks like it was doing the nightly. I don't want the nightly. I want the stable. Yeah. Fuck. So what I was doing it right, I just didn't have python.exe in front of it. Thank you for the question. All right, so I'm going to do this all again when it's done. And we're not going to do the nightly version. So we're gonna start that all over again. Yes, proceed. Yes, proceed. Yes, proceed. Okay. And then we're going to do this. And then this. I don't want the nightly. No module named Pip. What? Oh. Hold on. There we go. Not Ep43, just Pip. Okay. That looks better. Alright, well that's running. We'll answer another question.
Hi-Fi 420 asked, Chrome takes like 20% of my CPU now. Is there a better, less hungry browser to stream to it?
They're all going to eventually, especially depending on like how many tabs and stuff you have open. But what you want to do is you want to go into your settings and you want to go to System, use graphics acceleration when available, and turn that off. Opera fucking sucks, especially for streaming. And that Opera GX that's for streaming is ultra crap. Turn GPU acceleration off, and you also want to turn it off in Discord. And then before you relaunch, want to go to where to go? Performance. Go to performance, and you can add. Always keep these sites active, and you can add YouTube, Twitch, whatever, and that way it won't cache them and it won't stop them if you tab over to another tab. But basically what these two settings do is it keeps YouTube and Twitch active always, but turning this off will reduce the usage on, because like all of these tabs are using stuff right now. Like this one's using 94 megabytes, this tab's using 98, this tab's using 145, this tab's using 180, blah, blah, blah. If I relaunch, it pauses all of these extra tabs and they use much less resources until you make them active again. And you want to do that. If you really, I mean, you're going to have to do that in any browser that you use if you want it to use less resources, especially on the video sites like YouTube or Twitch, because they are going to use a lot of resource to make those, keep those videos running and live and updated real time. But yeah, if you do that and open their YouTube and then tab out of your YouTube tab or whatever, it'll keep it running and stuff, but it won't use as many resources. How do you do it in Discord? Let me turn off streamer mode so you can see. And then, okay, so what you're going to do in Discord is you're going to go down to your little settings down there, and then you're going to go to advanced, and you're going to see hardware acceleration and turn that off. That's already done, and only YouTube Studio tab open is 22% of your CPU. I have Chrome open with 23 different things because each tab uses all of the extensions and everything, and it's only using 6.7%. So you're doing something wrong. One thing you can do also, let me get rid of this. Let me go back and turn streamer mode back on. Hold on. If you do Control Shift Escape and bring up Task Manager, find your Google Chrome, and want to set it to efficiency mode, which will be this tab up here. So you just click on it, and then you can click efficiency mode, and it'll get this little leaf next to it, and that should bring it down too. It limits the resources that it gets. But the second best browser, in my humble opinion, IMHO, if you will, is going to be Brave. Followed by Firefox with the correct profile settings, followed shortly after that by Edge, and then Opera if you have no other choice. Oops. I don't need to do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. A good Firefox profile setting is called, I think it's called Better Fox. This one. Nope. Oh, there it is. There you go. Basically, it's a little thing you add to your user profile in Firefox. And this little highlighted comment right here will tell you exactly how to do it. You have an i7 13 gen, and what is that, 8 cores? All right, 20% of your CPU. How much of your CPU are you using when you stream combined? With everything running. All right, let's see if we get it now. Used to be at 80%. What did you change? Hey, look at that. We didn't get that warning. We must have did it correctly. So now I need to install flash attention, and I forgot how to do that. Chrome updated. I mean, try it. You can try Brave and see if it runs anything, if it runs low or anything without any changes. But you also have to keep in mind, like any of your extensions and shit, those are mainly what's going to do it. Is that why you're asking about running YouTube on a different computer? Yeah. Welcome in, Dave. Show you what those fingers do? That's what they do. All right, so let's get this flash attention installed. I don't remember how to do that. You were in the outer net on purpose? How extroverted of you. It wasn't horrible. How long were you out though? Because it is late. Oh, I will laugh now because I know what you're talking about with the T-cache. You were in the outer net for 6 hours and you survived? How did you do that? Oh, you got tipsy. That's how you survived that. Yeah, I'm excited for Evie's outer net trip tomorrow. I'm excited to hear the results. Giggity. All right. How do I install this? I know the video I was watching on how to install it tells me about it, but I really don't want to watch it while I'm live. I know it said go somewhere, make sure you have the right version for whatever. I just don't remember. You had to have like the right da. So many words. I don't know what any of this shit means. Pretty pictures. Yeah, this wasn't where it went to. I mean, they don't have to be, but didn't you say they were all in the same complex and it was that same one that you really liked the first time? Yeah. So they shouldn't be much different as far as like layout and all that. Oh, they are different layouts. All of them? Are they all different, or are these three the same and those three are different than the one you really liked? Let me see something. Where's my history? There it is. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is right where I needed to be. This is where I left off. Okay. I think this is the link he links to. This looks like the link he linked to. Aurelor. All three of them are 2 stories, little townhomes. That's not bad. I'm getting to the age now where I hate stairs though. Okay, let's see what he says about this. Evie got a present. You have a Poke gift, so if there's 5 people in chat that play Pokemon, you can do ! Poke gift. And then it'll randomly pick 2 people and give them a present. I don't think we have 5. I think we got me, you, and Hi-Fi are the only 3 that play. Or Dave plays too, don't you, Dave? That's 4. We need 1 more person in Twitch chat that plays Pokemon. I'm here, bitch. Yeah, I don't even know how many I have. Quite a few, I think. Okay. Let's close this and close this. Okay. We gotta go back to command prompt. Yep. Okay, and then we got to CD into this. Okay. And then he says, what do we do? Python. What did he say? Okay. That is really high. Yeah. Yeah, this YouTube one here is at 599 megabytes, and then the one that I have up for YouTube Studio is at 700 megabytes. Obviously, Studio is a lot lower because it doesn't have such a large video, but it's got other real-time stuff going. Yeah, I would, you know what I would do if I were you, Fi, honestly? I would go into your extension manager. So if you go up here and go to manage extensions, and I would just turn all of them off. Do the toggles for all of them. Close the browser, reopen it, and then see what you get with all of your extensions turned off. And then slowly turn them back on one by one. Because I'm betting that it's one or more of your extensions that's causing the high rate. It's probably ad blocker. Probably ad blocker. Because I don't have ad blocker, but I do have better Twitch TV. Turn off ad blocker and see it, and reboot the Chrome and see if it goes down. Okay. He'll be back in a moment. I'll be here. Okay, so I need to do python.exe -- version. Okay. Now what? Okay. I can't type. Python.exe m pip list. Okay. Okay, I have Torch 2.7.1 and CUDA 12.8. Try it again with turning better Twitch TV off and see. Okay, so I need, what do I need? Torch 2.7 and CUDA 1.8. Is that CUDA 310? I don't have Torch 2.8. I have Torch 2.7.1. But I have CUDA 10 or Python 10. Oh yeah. 3.0. 3.10, 1.2.7, 1. Okay, this one. That's the one I need. Okay, now what? Okay, so go back. Which one was it? 1.2, 2.7, 3. Okay, this one. Download. Desktop. Save. Copy path. Okay. We're getting there, I think. This is probably going to fuck everything up. That's okay. Okay. So we want python.exe/m pip install okay. Yay. Just make sure that's all we got to do. Let's see if it says flash attention is installed or if it just breaks. It is installed. We did it. Yay. All right. We should be able to animate an image now. I'm not the best. I can follow tutorials just like anybody else. Let's do this guy. And let's go. I am a hell of a good kisser. This is facts. You are spitting facts, my friend. I am an excellent kisser.
I do like sausage.
Especially right on the underside of the balls.
Hell, you could have a sausage taco. I'd be down with it. I'd like meat. Give me meat. I want meat in my mouth. Put it in there.
I was trying to help you, Dave. Even you did it? Yeah. You thought it wasn't coming. That was also the name of one of Dave's sex tapes. Okay, so then I want to give it a prompt I can't type. All right, let's see what happens. Did I do it? That one came out right after 30 seconds or less, so your money back. Was that the sequel? Do it. All right, here we go. Last time I tried this, before I got to install all that stuff, it just didn't do anything. Plus, I'm live. My GPU is going to be like, fuck you, dude.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Level. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? I'm sure this is going to take a while because of everything else that's currently running and being live, but we'll see what happens. I'm doing good. Yeah, we're having some fun. Fucking around with some AI bullshit. Had to work today, so that sucked. The day was long, but it's over now. Glad to hear your day was good. That is awesome. Another Barboach? Didn't we have a Barboach in chat like 6 Pokemon ago? Craziness. 700 something fucking Pokemon and we get the same one? Wasn't? I thought so. Well, I'm going to have to catch this one. I didn't catch the last one. Well, at least my GPU doesn't sound like it's about to take off. Of course, it's not doing anything, but I didn't try to catch it. I think you and Evie caught it. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, we have an image. We got it's doing the thing. Hi, Hubert. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good luck on your pew-pews tonight. It's doing more than it did before. Let's go. Also, I know you can't really tell from these, but that looks like an evil fucking grin. Ooh, I caught it. In your face, Evie. Just kidding. That was also the name of my last sex tape. Leave your face alone? Was that the name of your last sex tape? That one sounds kinky. Dance party? No. Your last one was DIY because no one. Oh my god. Blood following. Sometimes honor, honor, honor. We got one honor. One section of honor. Nobody's gotten all three yet, though. Which really, honestly, surprises me, to be fair. It really does. Like, I figured by now, I mean, we've been doing the movie posters, for what, 6 months, 7 months? It's been a while. I bet this would actually go faster if I wasn't streaming, right? I hope, because goddamn, how long would it take to make a 2-minute one if I was live? Jesus Christ, we'd be here. I'd get it started and I could beat a whole game. Ooh. No more questions, guys? You don't have no questions for me tonight? I'm sad. We did, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't think that had anything to do with the holidays, but there were a lot of doubles. But we had no triples. Not yet. Oh, we are making progress. All right. While we're doing that, I don't need that open anymore. I don't need that open anymore. I don't need that open anymore. Or that. Or that. Or that. I want to see something. Should I, Fanatical has a bundle, mystery box bundle going on. Should I buy that now for the, Donathon? Oh yeah, I am definitely taxing my system right now, dude. How many steps is it? I just left it at default just to make sure it would run right. Where am I? 25. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, I just wanted to run it default just to see. Anyway, these are fucking 25 keys for 16 bucks. And there's a chance, there's a very small chance that you can get a gold box, and it has like, the golden boxes are filled with games worth over $1,000, like Doom, Dark Ages, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, the Stellar Blade Complete Edition, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Monster Hunter Wilds. Should I get the 25? And if you buy a bundle, they're also doing a giveaway once it ends, which is in 57 days, I think. It ends in like 57 days. They're going to pick 3 people that made a purchase, and one of them's getting a Steam Deck, one's getting a VR headset, and one's getting a $100 spending coupon for the store. Should I do it? Fuck it, let's do it. Whoops, I didn't mean to bring the whole thing over. I just wanted to bring this tab because I don't know what it's going to show. I don't want to dox my payment and stuff. I can add 4 more mystery games for $3.80. That's less than $1 a game. Fuck it, do it. Why not? That's 29 games and I'm still spending less than 20 bucks. I can pay with PayPal. Fucking let's go. And done. Well, it's not done, but I don't need browser notifications. I got a Red Hot Sale scratch card? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Done diggity, dude. We have giveaway games now. Oh, look, it's almost done. Well, I say almost. How far along are we? 20 of 25 steps? All right. Fucking get at it, man. Can't wait to see. It'd be cool if he gets like this, just like this evil fucking, like It style grin. They all float down here. I should have said that in a large evil grin. Fun times. All right, while that's finishing up, let's answer the next question.
Evie asked, can you use Stream Deck to move elements in a scene in Ob Studio, or would it just be better to copy the scene and have the elements placed where you want in the duplicate?
Well, that will depend, Evie, on several factors. First, let me just preface that by saying you don't want to copy scenes just to move elements. There are like plugins that you can use, like the Move plugin, which you should already have installed. that will like do the animations and stuff for you. So kind of like how I go, well, on my Twitch stream, you know how we're on the just chatting and then my camera moves to spot and all of that. But yeah, you can tie those to your stream deck. You just have to have the movements like, you know, set in OBS. Sometimes be in your hot tub. So do you want like, you want to push a button? Hi Phoenix. Do you want to like push a button on your deck and just have the hot tub appear like you're in it and then be able to turn it off? I'm not used to doing it this late at night either, but here we are. Ooh, we're on the last sampling step, guys. Okay. Yeah, so basically you want to make sure that you have the Move plugin installed first. This is going to be your first step. You're not going to be able to do any of it without this anyway. So I will link to that in chat, so anybody that can follow or wants to follow can follow along. Once you have that installed, oh look, here we go. Ooh. He didn't do anything. He didn't even move. Well, that's just rude. You didn't do shit. Nerd. All right. Oh, well, yeah, but he's not even smiling. All right, we'll let it go. We'll keep it going. Okay, so in the meantime, once you have that done, I think I have that installed here. Let me check first. Oh, now I can hear my GPU. The what, and who, what video? Were you speaking words just now? What were those? Uh-oh. Oh, I mean, I guess so. My problem was just to have him smile, just to test it out, to see if it would work. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Let's go here. Not good. Cap's a kid. You saw him in live, completely lit up? Like stoned lit up, or drunk or whatever, or like in a whole bunch of lights? I've never even heard of him. I do have move. Okay. So we can open that. Sorry, I want to make sure I had that installed. Back when you were still cool. Oh, you were lit up. I thought he was lit up. I was like, all right, weird. All right. So basically, Evie, the move plugin is going to work like this, right? So what you would do is you would have, let me lock all this shit down. Your little PNG tuber and your cauldron as their, sources. You got MDMA cut with meth? Holy shit, dude. Fuck that. The only thing I ever had mine cut with was Special K. That was fucking creepy. But you're gonna have, your character, right? And then the cauldron, which obviously I don't have, but let's see if we can do something to mimic it. Maybe not. Dave got candy. Yeah, I don't think a resting heart rate of 160 is fun at all. That's like near death, dude. Anyway, so you have your little character here, right? And what we want to do is we want to go into our filters. And we're going to do a move filter. See, after you install that plugin. Did I link to that plugin? Did I post that link? I don't think I posted that link. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind. Go grab that plugin. Install the plugin. And then you're going to have these here. Move action, move source swap, move value, move video capture, all these different ones. We just want to, I think it's move source. And, oh, that's right. They changed move. Hold on. Well, that'll be fine. Okay, hold on. We need to add a little cauldron or something. So we're going to add your image of your cauldron. Bear with me as I make this up. I don't know what to have. I don't know what to have here. Backgrounds. Those are all stupid. I don't have like a picture of a pot or anything. Those are my very first Twitch emotes. You're pooped and starting to silver up. Sounds like bedtime. Yeah, as long as you can go lay down without, like, the room spinning. Welcome. That should be good. World. Hello, Miko! Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're finding them helpful. Trash. Oh, I know what that is. I was like, trash emote. What are these? Oh. You didn't drink that much? Okay, good. Good. Sorry, Evie, I'm getting there. Oh, look at that. Evie sent us one. Okay. So we'll use Evie's cauldron. There's our little guy in a cauldron. I know it's not. Sorry about the lag. We still have our shit open and running. Let's see where we're at on that, by the way. Oh, there it goes. sampling. We're at 2 seconds. Oh, it's a 5-second video. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway, hold on. You know what? Can we stop it? Yeah. Fuck off. I just want, it works. I'll test it offline. We're good. Okay. We're doing tutorials, people. Struggling? Yeah, pretty much. All right, so you have your cauldron, you have your little person. What you want to do, let's move them down here together, is you want to group them. So click on one, control click on the other one, group the selected items. You can give the group a name if you want to, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. So we have our things, and then obviously cauldron visibility, that one's simple, right? You can have your little cauldron on a deck button to either show or hide, but they're in the group, right? Okay, so in our group now, we're going to go to the filters, and then you see our group here, and now we're going to add the move action. Okay, and then your start action, duration, all this stuff here. That's not, yeah, no, is that what we want? That's not the one we want. Hold on. I haven't messed with the move source. There we go. Yep. Okay, so you want move source. The source is going to be your group. Wait, hold on. He's changed so much. Move transition has been. Okay, this might be it. Let me just test it here. That's not it. Yes. Oh, wait, I know how to do this. Okay, let's back up and pretend we just started. Okay. We're not going to put the filter on the group. We're going to put the filter on the scene. Scene filters. Move source. Source is group, whatever your group name was. No start delay.
Mom
Okay.
said, yes, Queen, make that cauldron bubble. Boo, you are bully.
Welcome in, marbles. I'm making it. Okay. So we started over because I fucked up. I haven't messed with the move transition since he's updated. It's been updated 3 times since the last time I used it. Anyway, move source on the scene that your group is in. Yeah? Okay, so you're going to select the group name and the source. And then we're going to come down here. You see where it says this transit. This is the current settings of this group, right? So now what we want to do is you want to go ahead and physically and manually move it and resize it, whatever you need to do, wherever you want it to go in that scene. Yeah. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to go get transform. Boop. And you're going to see that all those numbers go back. Okay. And then you can just Control Z to get it back to where it was. Right. So now everything is back to normal, but we have our transition here. And then we're just going to come down here. You're going to change the duration for how long you want it to take. So it's in milliseconds. So let's say we want it to take, I don't know, 2 seconds. Make it 2000 milliseconds. We're going to come down here to the actions, and your start trigger is going to be on the enable. So when the eye icon in front of this filter is enabled. Okay, The stop trigger is none. Stop only when the move is done or this filter is disabled. And then simultaneous move is none. Next move is going to be none because you want it to stay there, right? And then next move on, move end, and then you can start to test it. But what we want to do, once you have all of those set, then we can check it. You can click the eyeball icon and it will move. Easy. And if you wanted to, what you could do, let me see if I can get this to go back. Oop. That's the wrong thing. Oh well. What you could do is you can enable this. Ooh, I forgot. I fucked up. Hold on. Okay. We went here. We did all this. We made it small. Get transform. 2000 milliseconds. Enable. None. Okay. Once you have that, you can have a new, we're going to do a new move source, and we're just going to name this move source back or something. Okay. And it's going to be the same thing. 2 seconds, or 2000 milliseconds. And then we're just going to grab this and move it back and resize it how it was in the beginning. And then the same thing, 2000, get transform, right? Start on enabled, none. So now you have 2 filters, and you can tie these to a button or a button, whatever, right? Oh yeah, thank you. Well, we can do this. Group. Thank you. Easy fix. Just put it back. Get transform. Source move back. What? Get transform. Okay. So then you can have these tied to your deck buttons. So when you do the first one, to make it go, move source. Whoop. And then when you do your second one to make it go back, whoop. Right? And then you can have a source or a button to enable the visibility of the cauldron itself. So you can turn that on or off. And even if it's off, you can still use that filter button to move it, the whole group. You just won't see the cauldron. Right? Does that make sense? Well, you can, I don't know which stream deck you're using. I'm assuming you're using like an Elgato one or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, you can set those up there in the OBS stuff. There's controls to enable filters or whatever, and you would just pick these filters. Yeah, and you can also have one to enable visibility. So if you're already in your little corner or whatever down, I know you're down on the bottom, but I'm just doing this. Then you can also just turn the cauldron on if you're already there, or off. Right. You'd have a multi-action, yeah. But yeah, that move plugin is really all you need, and then you don't have to like worry about duplicating scenes or everything. So yeah, simple. It's a lot of fun too. I mean, this is the one that I use, like you see when I go from my just chatting to my game screen when we're doing games on Twitch. you know, and my camera moves over and the game gets bigger and all the other stuff comes in. That's all on the move filter. Yeah. You're welcome. Cool. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't have like an Elgato Stream Deck because I use the Streamer bought one, so I can't really like physically show you because I don't have the software. But I have helped other people, so if you need help getting those in the Elgato, we can hook up a time to hook up on like a video call or whatever, and I can show you. I got a stone. Nice catch, Evie. Hi, Phil. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? All right. We have another question. Let's get to it.
Nieko Ongun asked, how'd you make the multi-stream delay match?
How do I make the multi-stream delay match? Match what? Sorry, I don't follow your question, and that's on me. It's not you. I just don't know exactly what you're talking about. I assume you're talking about the broadcaster delay from my PC to Twitch or to YouTube. You're good, you think? You just got up? Well, good morning. I need to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner when I'm done streaming. I'm hungry. I think I'm going to make beefy mac. So that is basically the delays on Twitch you can't do anything about, right? The average when everything is running well on the Twitch side. No, you're fine. You're fine. I figured that's what you meant. I just wanted to clarify. But basically, Twitch has the built-in delay, and when everything's running well, it's between like 2 and 3 seconds, give or take. On the YouTube side, you have a little bit of control, and I will show you here. In Studio, so when you go in, let's go back to manage here. So when you go to schedule your stream, and you make a new stream or whatever, you have all of your stuff here. Where is it? It's in the visibility, I think. So you go through all of this stuff and set it all up. So on the customization step, you have your live chat and all of that, and set all of that up. And then in the visibility, no, that's not it either. So we make one. So, oh, is it on the actual? No, where is it? I know there's a setting in here. I have it. Do I not? Is it on the? Oh, it's on the actual page. Okay. So once you make your stream, and actually, let me go back and just, because I don't want people to test. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to create this for some weird time in the future. I don't know. We'll do the 23rd. Okay. It creates a thingy. Thank you, Fi. I forgot. Because once you set it, you never have to set it again. So it'll create the stream. Yep. Thank you. There it is. And then at the bottom on the stream settings, you have ultra low latency, and normal. If you set it on normal, you're going to have like a 30 to 45 second delay. Low latency will drop that to about 20 seconds. Ultra low latency will make it almost instant, and it's about 2 to 3 seconds, just like it is on Twitch. So this is what I use here. But just note that it doesn't support closed captions, 2K streaming, or 4K resolutions. So you can only do up to 1080p, which is what I stream in anyway. So it doesn't matter. But this is the setting that you want. And then you'll have they'll be pretty close between Twitch and YouTube. But that's it. It's just that setting. Yep. That's it. And then once you set that, it'll always be set to that unless you change it again. Yeah. Easy. Well. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for the question. Let me put that back. Cool. Woo. And also, Fi, thank you for helping me get that frame pack installed correctly. That'll be fun. I'm obviously not going to run it while I'm live because that just slows everything way the fuck down. But I will play around with it, see if I can get it to work. Because that'll be cool if I can actually do what I want to do. Like I have it all in my head. Like if I was to be an animation artist, like, and I could draw everything, like I know exactly what I want the intro video to look like. So if I can get that anywhere close with this program, that would be exciting. And I think I can. I might have to make like 5 or 6 different ones. And then, you know, like, and then piece them together like in my video editing software, but that's not a problem. And then if I use like the last frame of one of the movies as the image for the start of the next one, I should be able to keep some consistency, and I'll keep the same seed, obviously. That would be cool. Clear movements or clear exited movements at the and the prompt, you mean? Yeah. Okay. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at him sleeping. He's just having a little naps. Aww. He's so sleepy. All right. Sleepy puppies. I know. I have a scratch card from the games that we bought. Do we see what we get? What is this? I've won 2D and Top D. I won a game. Cool. I've never heard of 2D and Top D. What is that? Oh, these are from the guys that made it. 2D and Top D is a game I made with my brother. Is out now on Nintendo Switch. Aw. Oh shit, look at that's pretty badass. So it goes from a 2D game into... Oh, that's... Okay, that's actually kind of cute. You can change it to like a 3D top-down view to change... See, you gotta... That's kind of cool. Can y'all see that? So one guy is like a side platformer and the other guy is like a 3D isometric kind of view to change. That's actually a cute little game. All right. Yeah, that is neat. What a cool idea. It looks cute too. Like I like the graphic style and everything. I want, is it a single player or is it like a live co-op thing? That is a really cool concept. I really enjoy that. Couch co-op? Does it have to be co-op or can you, I guess you could technically control both even if you wanted to. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know, we might give that one away. All right, let's go ahead and view the key so we can have it. There we go. And then we got the bundles. Should we, these are the 4 mystery games. Should we see what game we got? It is single player? Okay, cool. Here we go. First game, Hero of the Kingdom, The Lost Tales 3. Second mystery game we got is Cardboard Kings, Card Shop Simulator. Well, we do like trading card shop simulator. All right. Third mystery game we got is Figment. I've heard of that. I have never seen it, but I have actually heard of it. And the fourth one, My Big Sister. Ooh, that's the sequel to what's it? Fucking the Frambo one, whatever. Is it Frambo? Nice. That one I might keep for myself. Fuck you guys. All right. Now, what are the odds? What are the odds that we got a gold mystery box? Yikes forever? What do you mean yikes? Don't yikes me. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've actually played Frambo yet. All right, now I've got to look. Let's just go to the store. Don't forget, guys, summer sale is on right now. My Big Sister. No, I think my big, it might not be Frambo, but there is another game that it's like, I thought it was, maybe I'm wrong. It might not have been. There's that other one that's kind of like Fram. Is there more Sally Face? I have all the chapters for Sally Face now. We haven't played them yet, but I do own them now. I bought the season pass or whatever it was that gave me all of them. Yeah. What is, okay, let's see. Red Bow. That's the one. Red Bow. It's like the sequel to this. So I was close. Not Frambo. Red Bow. Yeah. Wait, I don't own this? I thought I owned this one. Well, fuck, I'm about to own it. Okay. $1. There we go.
It is time for me to go to bed.
There we go.
Good
Now
night,
I own it.
everybody.
Okay, so yeah, my big sister is like either the sequel or the prequel to Red Bow. There you go. I knew it was something. I had Frambo in my head, but probably because of the name. But there we go. Now I own them both. All right. Good night, Fi. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. I know it's Sunday night and it's just another late start, but we'll be doing the speed runs. But yeah, get some good sleep, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's very late. It's getting late for me too. All right. We have another question. Before we answer it, should we open our mystery box and see if we got a gold one? There is a small, very small chance that we have a game like the Claire Obscure. Could you imagine if I got Claire Obscure for a fucking $1? Fuck it, we're doing it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Here we go. It's not gold. I got a blue one. Rude. Eternal Edge. Creepy Tail. Beholder 2. They Always Run. King of Dragon Pass. Strike Force Kitty. Gal Gun 2. Dave might like that one. Anvil Saga. Oh, that's like one of those farm sims. Yeah, I got 25 games. Distrust. The Oil Blue. Steam Legacy Edition. Ironcast. Necrosmith 2. Lacuna. The Hive. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Let's fucking go. Slime Sand. Roboco. Radio Commander. Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. Wolfenstein 3D. Brunch Club. Agalos. Stasis. Ooh, I've heard of that one too. Cook Serve Delicious 3. And Encodia, which I already own, but Encodia is such a fun fucking game. Oh my god, if y'all don't remember me playing that one. Wolfenstein 3D. I know, I only played it once, like a long time ago. Most of these look really good. There's a couple that I'm like, I could do without. But I think Yeah, we're gonna have a good giveaway. I'm gonna have to look up the oil blue and iron cast, because I've heard of both of them, but I don't remember anything about them. But Anvil Saga, I think, is like, it's like one of those farm sim type games. It looked really cute. But yeah, so when we do our what do you call it? Our Donathon here coming up at the end of August, start of September, the big celebration, yearly celebration stream, when we switch over to, we'll be on season 5. We'll do some game giveaways. And now we have the game. Encodia. Oh my god, this game. Do y'all remember when I played this on Steam? On stream? I know it was like last year, but you're the little girl, and then you had that big robot, kind of like Big Hero 6, but you had to go around and like investigate shit and hide from the police and do all the little questing and stuff. It's a really cute game. Really, I need to play it again. You don't remember? Let's see if we can. No, nothing. Okay. Let's see. I don't have the volume on myself either, but yeah, you're like this little girl, and this is your like friend robot, and he helps you do things, but you have to go and like investigate. You have to do quests, and it's such a cute game, and it was really well done. But you're like, yeah, you're like a little like 10-year-old girl and a giant robot, and you have to like save the world. And it's fucking awesome. Marbs, I think you would like this game a lot, honestly. It's really, really cute. It's a lot of fun too. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. I thought I was zoomed in on that. But yeah, it's such a good game. High marks on that one. But yeah, we got some pretty cool little games going on there. Oh yeah. I am gonna keep this one for myself though. So fuck y'all. There might be a couple of more that I keep for myself, but we're gonna have at least 23 games to give away during the celebration. So yeah, cool. All right, let's answer our question.
Baterville asked, can I get my mods to use the StreamBot shoutout feature on StreamerBot without having a Stream Deck, just on text command?
Yeah, absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely you can. So any command, it all works the same. So whatever your command is, let's just find one. Shout out. Here it is. Here's my shout out. So what you want to do is in your settings, right? Set the grant type to allow, which is what it's default to. And then click on moderators. It'll be over here. Click on moderators, click the arrows to send it under to allowed. Once it says moderators allowed, only moderators and the broadcaster can now use this command. So your viewers won't be able to use it, your subscribers won't be able to use it, none of that. Only moderators and you. And that goes for any command. And then all they have to do is do your shout out, exclamation SO or whatever it is, followed by the name to do the shout out. Yeah, super simple. Like Marbs is my moderator. He can do a shout out for Bader Phil right now. Do it. What do you mean it didn't work? Just like that.
Have a good day, alright? I'll return the phone call.
Also, everybody on Twitch, go follow Vader Bill.
Alright. Ring you and say what? What did I say?
Nothing, I picked up a missed call from this number. That's why I'm ringing it back.
Alright, don't call me again. Bye.
Well, for that, I might just do.
Don't call me again. Bye.
Or what?
Or what? Bader Phil is a scam baiter, for those of you that don't know. Great guy. Great guy. Vlad, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Hello. Speaking of our shout-outs, Vlad here is the genius behind the video shout-outs and making sure that they work with StreamerBot. Make sure you go give him a follow. He's also been kind enough to give me permission to do a video tutorial using the Frankenstein coding that I have done to his poor video shout-out to add all the extra little shit that I needed. Which I haven't made the video yet, but I will. It's in the works. It's like in the next 2 that we're going to do. The chat shout out that I helped you configure. So you click on the name and it gives the Twitch address. I don't remember that, to be fair. And that's my fault. Did we do that during a live, Phil? Oh, yeah. I agree, Flood. I agree. That's why we do these little weekly Tavern Talks, StreamerBot, Discord, whatever. We let the people come in and ask. Finally going to bed, Evie? Well, I mean, fuck, it is 2:30. Why are you up so late? It's 2:30, girl. You got a lot to do tomorrow. Don't make me angry finger wag you. Go to bed. Get some good sleep. And I cannot wait to hear. Hopefully I hear that you are home and you wrote a check. Yes, please do. We did it over Discord. I remember the chat sync, and we got that to work. I do remember that. Shit. All right, Phil, are you at your PC, obviously, and do you have StreamerBot open right now? If not, I don't want to put you out. I mean, we're not going to be going very much longer. Probably yours is the last question, unless we get more in. But we can jump on a Discord call later when we both have more time, if you want, and make sure, because that's what we answered is the basic how you should. But I do remember a little bit about your stuff, and we did some special things to it, so we might have to look into it. But if you want to, we can look at it right now. I'm just going to need you to make me an export file and send it to me so I know exactly what we're looking at. I am excited. Excited to get StreamerBot into beta so we can start doing tutorials on that as well. The 1.0 update is amazing. Yeah, we can absolutely do it during the week. I am off work and stream on Mondays and Tuesdays this week. So I will be around the PC doing coding on the Disrupticast and everything. So we'll be there. So yeah, just let me know. Send me a message when you're available, and we'll hook up some with what times you're available, and we'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. And that way you don't have to worry about doing an export and stuff. We can just share screen like we did last time, and I can just see and remind myself what we set up on yours and go from there. But yes, the short answer, other than the way I just showed, is yes, your moderators can do a shout out without needing access. So if I remember right, I think we set it up that your shout out was done with the deck. It's pissing down. Oh, it did that earlier today here too. And like it came to like the bottom fell out today. Yeah. All right. Well, like we said, you got lots of it today too. Yeah, it's going to be raining pretty much the whole weekend here. Sucks. It's been raining for like a month. Set up so you click on the streamer name and then on yeah. But in StreamerBot there's a command for it, and I think we just have to tweak that a little bit to run with both. But we'll get it sorted, man. Don't worry about it. Yours is a special case. So anybody coming into the Discord to see that question will get the right answer for them as well. But yeah, you're a little bit of a special case because of the way we did it. I just don't remember how we did it, and I need to see it so that I can give you the correct answer for your situation instead of just guessing and throwing spaghetti at the wall. Yeah. It won't take very long either. By the time we get done bullshitting and chit-chatting, probably 20 minutes tops for the whole call. Depending on how much we bitch at each other about things. You've always been a special case. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Oh. All right. If you're on the YouTube side, I'll give you about 30 seconds or so to ask a question if you have one. If you need more time than that, just type in chat that you have a question and I will wait for you to ask it. Otherwise, I think we're going to end on YouTube. If you're on Twitch side, hang out a little bit longer. We're going to go a little bit longer. But I need to get food because I am starving. I also need a shower because I worked all day and I'm a little bit stinky. And then I need sleep because I have to work tomorrow. But 3-hour Tavern Talk, that's pretty good. And we got some shit done. We answered some great questions. Don't forget, everybody, that wait, how do I? If you have asked a question, there's an invite link to the Discord. If you're not a member of the Beer to Pint Discord, all of your questions get posted in the Discord. They are date time stamped, and each one of them has a link to either the Twitch VOD or the YouTube live replay. And you can click on that link and go directly to your question and answer. Or likewise, you can scroll through all of the past questions, and if you see one that you also want to know the answer to, you can just click on that link. If it's been more than 60 days, the Twitch VOD will be inactive because Twitch deletes the VODs. Hi, Lou! Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Luge. But yeah, see, if it's been more than 60 days, the Twitch VOD will be expired. However, the YouTube live replay is there forever. So you can just click on the YouTube and see the question and answer on the YouTube replay. And that goes all the way back to the beginning in the very first question. Also, I'm going to try to work on that this weekend. We have an update to the TTS queue system that we built. To now we have a panic button. So if somebody comes in with a troll question, or, you know, they have words that are racist or not family friendly in a certain way, you can click the button. It'll instantly stop the TTS. It'll refresh your chat. It'll remove everything from the screen, and it will also post in the Discord that you had a troll question without saying their name, showing their avatar, or showing their question. And I'm going to put that out so that everybody that is using the TTSQ system can update and have that as well. We made a couple of other enhancements. What else did we add? Oh, the new version also has the avatars for which platform the question came from. In this case, either Twitch or YouTube. And I'll show you how to do that as well. You're severely hungover, Lou. Are you at least at home now? Did you make it home? Or are we walking you home again like last time? All right, no more questions coming in from you are home. Okay, good. As long as you're safe, sweetheart, that's all we care about. No more questions coming in from YouTube, so we are going to go ahead and end the stream on the YouTube side. If you want to continue to hang out with us for a little bit while the rest of the time that we're live, which honestly won't be very long, you can jump over to the Twitch stream. We're still streaming there on Twitch for a few more minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and end the stream on YouTube. And I thank you guys on the YouTube side for being here. Thank you for the questions, and I hope that we got the answers satisfactory for you. If not, again, join the Discord. I have an entire section devoted to the help, and you can follow up with your question in the appropriate channel, and we will get you sorted. And if I'm not there to answer you, there are plenty of smart people that know the answers and will help you out in my stead. But either way, you will get your question answered. I promise you that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end on YouTube. If you're on Twitch side, hang out with me for a little bit. We're not ending here yet, just on the YouTube. So if you're on Twitch, say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the questions. Remember, take care of yourself because you matter. You are important. Nobody else is going to do it for you. But until next time, Tavern Talk next Saturday as well. Tavern Talk After Dark. So come back, bring your questions in as well, and we will see you then. Until then, love, peace, chicken grease. All right.